She was like, I gotta be honest with you. She was like, I get on and pissed on for like 20, 30K by different men. And different men do it, like, at one time.
No.
And then she would say it would be like a row of them, and it would be all of them doing it.
What up, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new video. You know what to do. Get on Amazon, get that desired nutrition for that pump, that energy, and that focus. Get about 4 or 5 of those. Let me know what you think. All right, let's get into the video.
Girl, do you want me to tell you them Dubai stories?
What?
So I had like a stripper friend. She would always go to Dubai. And when she come back I always love her going to Dubai, because when she come back from Dubai, she buying me hair. She getting my nails done. We going out to eat. I never knew, girl, they getting pissed on in Dubai, right? So I said, let me come to Dubai with you. She was like, I gotta be honest with you. She was like, I get on and pissed on for like 20, 30K by different men. And different men do it, like, at one time.
No.
And then she would say it would be like a row of them, and it would be all of them doing it. It was like, she explained it to me, and that's why she would be on private jets. Girl, do you want me to tell you them Dubai stories?
All right, so it's funny to me the extent that people in general will go for money. You know, the extent that they will go to get money, but it's funnier for women the extent that they will go really for money, because for what I've seen, men will go, they'll do some, I don't know, man. I just think they're more likely to degrade themselves for money than a man would. You know, they'll go the extra mile to fucking, like, come on, getting pissed and shit on. I don't know, man. I don't know if men would go that far for money. You know what I'm saying? Men have done some crazy shit, but I wonder if she went. You know, she telling the story like, damn, I could probably go and do that shit too, man. Because I don't know if she used to strip or not. I don't know. She's kind of like a rapper or something like that. But I don't know if she used to strip like Cardi. You know, Cardi was a stripper. You know, but these women they'll go to crazy lengths to get money, man. I mean, 20K is a lot, but is that worth your dignity? You know, you're okay with getting shit on and pissed on, and they do more stuff. They slap them around. Like, this is something that I've heard about, that I recently discovered, that this types of shit goes on in Dubai. And they do some crazy shit over there, and no pun intended, but they do some crazy shit over there, and I'm not going to say you have to be in the know, because it's getting around to us. There's no way that you go to these parties and somebody tells you, hey, I'll pay you 20K to come to my party. That light bulb should spark something in your brain and be like, wait, you're just going to give me 20K? I know I'm a good looking woman and everything, but you're just going to give me 20K to go out to this party. Well, what's this party about? What are you guys going to do there? And all the women don't know? Like, you got friends that know what's going on. And they're not telling you that you might have to get shit on and pissed on, but you okay with it. But they try to make it seem like that they don't know about this stuff. Like, they went to this party and I didn't know that they was going to... Yeah, motherfucker, you knew.
This sad tragedy takes Holly Weird to a whole new level. Maria Kovalchuk is a 20-year-old OF model and influencer. She was recently reported missing in Dubai for an entire week, and when she was eventually found, she had been dumped on the side of the road, barely alive, suffering from a broken spine and multiple fractured limbs. Now, prior to her disappearance, she had been in contact with her mother. She told her mom that she was staying with 2 men who claimed to be in the modeling industry, a detail that now raises serious red flag. Now, the official story doesn't quite add up. It gets really weird. So authorities in Dubai claim that Maria wandered around in an abandoned construction site, climbed onto the equipment, and fell, causing her injuries. But due to the level of severity of her injuries, and the history of people who have been injured in that way, people are saying that it is literally not possible that that is how she got hurt. And many people think that this accident narrative is actually a cover-up, and it's being used to protect these powerful individuals who are involved in what is being referred to as an elite trafficking ring. A lot of people believe that Maria was invited to a secret party hosted by extremely rich and powerful men in Dubai, like only for elite people. And these parties have been talked about for years, but mostly in like whispers and rumors, and now they're getting more attention. And these are not normal parties. They are called porta potty parties. And these parties are like underground, high-paying events hosted by the men in the UAE. And women, often like influencers, models, S-workers, are flown in from all around the world, and they're being told it's a high-paying modeling gig. But then when they get there, they are subjected to extreme bodily humiliation, like being urinated and defecated on or in, essay and abuse.
That's the problem I have with that is she's saying from, she's not saying it's not her saying it, but from what what's being reported is that they tell these girls that this is a high paying modeling gig. What do you think is when somebody tells you, oh, we'll pay you $20K, $30K, $50K to come to this modeling gig? Well, what are we going to be doing? Like, you're not asking these questions. Like, why are you paying me so much? I mean, I know I'm cute and everything and all that bullshit, but what do I have to do? You just have to, they have to tell you something. Something has to spark in your brain to say, that's a lot of money for me to just show up somewhere. What am I going to be doing? If it's too good to be true, then it's probably too good to be true. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I don't like about the way they report this stuff. Like I said, I'm not talking about this girl. She's just reporting what she's reading, but no, you have to know what is going on. You have to know something. Like she said, these parties are getting big. Like, people are starting to know. I'm in the US and I know about it. So if I know about it and you some model from Germany, you got to know about it. You have to know what goes on in these parties. You have to know that something is not right for them to be paying me this much money. But at the same time, some of these girls are so delusional. They get so much attention. When you start getting all this attention, you just start believing everything. Like, oh, I get 10K here. I get 1,000 here. I get 5,000 here. Oh, 20,000. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll show up to this stupid party. Next thing you know, you got shit all over your face.
Including being called like degrading names and being beaten just for like male gratification. Now remember, this is all speculation, this is all alleged, but some of the darkest claims out there, women say that they have been strung up on hooks, like straight out of a horror movie, and then men in groups will watch and cheer while these women are literally hanging on hooks. And then we go back to her. It's like, why hasn't she spoken out? One, probably out of fear, and two, these women are paid like astronomical amounts of money to stay silent about this. Like $500,000 just for one night to not talk about it ever again, as long as they will agree to do these like increasingly vile acts. And in some cases, a lot of cases, unfortunately, women are not fully informed of what's going on beforehand, and then they get there and they're stuck and they're like trapped and they have to do this stuff. And billionaires think. So
that's the thing that they're not fully informed. Okay, I'll give you that. You're not fully informed. But you have an adult mind. You need to be telling yourself, like, something is not right about this. Man, this motherfucker's going to give me $500,000 to not say nothing about what's about to happen. Is it worth it? And 9 times out of 10, it's going to be worth it to you. You're going to do it because it's like, whatever they put me through, fuck it. I'll just deal with it, man. I'll just deal with it. That's the attitude that they give, right?
They're like royalty and that the law doesn't apply to them. And either authorities are being paid off to look the other way or they're actively participating in this. So sad, and I don't mean any disrespect to anybody involved. I'm just trying to raise awareness about this because it's insane. Nobody should have to go through this. Come over here for more freaky.
No, and that's good. I'm glad she's, spreading awareness, just like I'm spreading awareness. You know what I'm saying? If it's too good to be true, it is too good to be true, man. Something is not right about what's going on. You ladies need to be very weary about going to these parties, going to these other countries and doing stuff that you don't know is what's going to happen. you're already not in 100% control of your life already, but you can at least make decisions based on, you know, just simple logical things. Like, why would someone pay me $50,000 to show up somewhere? Unless I'm somebody, I understand that I'm good looking and I'm already an influencer and everything like that, but 9 times out of 10, you're going to have to do some type of performance. And maybe you're thinking it's just sexual. Maybe I just have to do some sexual stuff. And sometimes maybe that is the case. But when it starts getting to crazy amounts of money, like, and these models, I don't really know these people, you know, but maybe they're very famous where they're from. You know what I'm saying? And I do hate it for those women that are like, you know, in this industry and they really can't. They're basically a slave to the money. I mean, at the end of the day, we all are the slaves to the money, but at what extent? You know, when do you start losing your dignity? When do you start losing respect for yourself? And to know that, man, I had to get pooped on and shit to get this money. But, you know, I already got the money, but I don't know. Women, they'll disrespect themselves all the time, man. And then expect the man to respect you. I don't applaud what these guys are doing. I don't think it's right what they're doing. But at the same time, they're just like, man, these chicks, they'll do anything, man. They'll do anything for the dough. So if that's what gets their rocks off and they're just like, man, women will show up to it, it's crazy. It's like, y'all gonna show up anyway. So why respect y'all? You know, they already don't. I'm not gonna say they don't respect women over there, but you know, if you're not their wife, if you're not, they look at women a different way over there. Y'all have to understand that when y'all visiting these countries and y'all think, don't come from the West thinking that you're gonna go over there and you're gonna be treated like some queen or something like that. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You speak out of turn, they're backhanding your ass. You feel me? So understand that before you start going over to these other countries thinking they're gonna treat you like they do in the West. That ain't the case. Next thing you know, you cleaning poop out your hair. That's crazy work, man. Y'all will go through all that to get money. Meanwhile, men will go through hell too, but it's like a different type of hell. It's like, I gotta work hard. I gotta do long hours. I have to make content. I have to do a different type of content. They're doing content too, but they have to, you know, show their ass and show all their types of parts to get the money. You know, men do things in a different way, and then women have their way of doing things. And if that's what you want to subject your life to, man, then that's on you, man. I hate it for that girl, what happened to her, because I heard they kind of beat the shit out of her. That's what I heard. Maybe she was like, and she's not going to tell what happened because they paid her off. And the authorities are like, we not about to say what happened because we getting paid off too. So it is what it is, man. Just ladies, know what y'all getting into when y'all start getting to these famous, you know, get invited to these famous parties and shit like that. Know that some shit may not be right, you know. So anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Appreciate y'all watching. Peace.